What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
It matters to the show.
Welcome.
It matters. It always matters.
He's your host,
Speeder.
the one and only
Pistol Sweet.
Junior.
This shit's hilarious. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much. Pistol Sweet. I was listening to the show and I was fucking dying laughing.
Did you notice I had the intros back?
Oh yeah, I did. I was like, what's going on?
You're like, what? Why is it?
Yeah. Player 2's at. That's Player 2.
Who's the blue guy?
I don't, they haven't
Is
been
he
on
even
the
on the intro?
Yeah, there's Player 2 and Blue Guy are both still on the intro.
All of us are on the intro.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Only Glitch isn't on the intro anymore.
But how many fanboys?
I just put a group of, it just has a group.
I thought that was a
There's
number.
still 4 fanboys.
94.6 fanboys.
Yeah, we will think because like for a while we got way too big. Like there was too many people in the room, so like it would be like so many conversations going on.
Yeah, like one time we had like we had the original people and then like
then you could just
CJ,
pick.
Ruben and Glitch were there. So like there's 7 people in a room.
But
Yeah.
but then you just pick whatever conversation you
Yeah, no, like
you
conversation
just
too.
follow that one.
Yeah, but sometimes like half the group was like on one topic,
And then
and another half was like on another. So then we're having 2 conversations at the same
yeah,
time.
completely.
But that's actually a good podcast because you get 2 in one.
It's like 2 podcasts at once.
No, it's not because they can't even hear what's going on.
You get bits and pieces of each conversation. You don't get a full conversation.
You could follow one person.
It's-
Like you could, if you hear the one voice, you could keep that voice, but you don't have the replies to that.
Yeah,
Other voice.
yeah, you can do that. I was telling Gabriel earlier. There's a God of War audiobook. It's the story now, the game that just came out, and it's read by Mimir. The guy that does the voice for Mimir, he's the one that's reading the book, and so it does. It goes a little more in depth in the side characters and.
Oh really?
Yes, really.
Oh really?
It's pretty good so far. Mm-hmm. Even Jasmine's enjoying it. She hates audiobooks.
Did that Cyberpunk thing come out this?
Gameplay this past week, yeah.
Yeah.
After
After the
like
show?
like literally after the show, yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch it all?
Yeah.
That shit looks
awesome.
fucking bad.
Fuck, man, that shit looks so good.
That shit does look really good.
That shit looks like
It was
really.
it's like a GTA, Destiny, and something else mixed. And Division mixed.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
It look. I was like, fuck. A lot of people are pissed off about the first person view though.
Why?
I don't know.
I like that you could in driving though. You could go third
yeah.
person.
Like when I first saw that, I was like, oh fuck, I hate driving in first person. And then I saw them. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought too. Because I was like, man,
I fucking hate driving first person view.
the way the city looked with all the people, like how many NPCs there were, was pretty badass.
Yeah, I like that.
Because GTA GTA just feels like it's like LA, but it's like
There's
it's
nobody.
like a ghost town.
It's like LA
Compared
on a
to
holiday.
LA. But not even. It's like LA on a fucking Armageddon.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, there's a lot of NPCs. Like it did look like a busy city. Like everything looks good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how it ends up though.
Yeah.
Because
Even the missions
do end up cutting all those people by half.
Yeah, exactly.
The character customization looks incredible. Also.
Yeah.
You could really like just.
Yeah, if that and then the character, he created the girl character, right? Mm-hmm. So, and she was like had a lot of expressions. Like,
Yeah.
So it wasn't like you just have to create a character and then they're just kind of like blah 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 blah. They say the lines.
Oh yeah.
This one has like she
Yeah.
has her own
Like
personality.
kind of like felt like it like. When I was watching it, I kind of got more vibes like this is what I feel like Fallout and Skyrim should be on nowadays.
Yeah.
Where like they've kind of plateaued with like
They don't really try much.
Yeah.
I don't know what they
like they make the game bigger, but stuff like as far as like how the game works and
the
stuff,
storyline
is very similar.
Yeah, the storytelling or the dialogue characters. Yeah, it's the same formula.
Yeah, and then this one seems like it's gonna be something on a whole new level. Like it's fucking like that was it was a 45-minute video. That whole
like 46 or something.
Yeah, something. That was just one small part of it. It
like
wasn't even a
mission.
whole mission. It was part of a mission. That, like, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, no,
it was
a mission.
And what I'm getting
was like the setup part to a heist in GTA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that shit was impressive as fuck.
Yeah.
The little spider bot was badass.
Yeah.
The way the enemies look, those fucking... What are those guys called?
I don't remember.
Those guys look fucking cool. With their crazy eyes.
I keep wanting to call them Reavers, but they weren't Reavers. They were...
We'll call them Reavers.
Yeah, the kid, the fucking...
Oh, and then that dude's character was cool. That Rip, was his name Dr. Vector? Whoever's doing his voice.
They definitely heard that.
Huh? that one was louder. I couldn't hear you or that shit.
I know.
You were sitting next to me. That one.
The Dr. Vector guy?
Dr. Vector. That's...
The one that puts the eye
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Like his character is cool.
Yeah.
And
they said
Rick
that
Ross, that fake ass Rick Ross looked cool.
With his gold arm.
Yeah, they said all those like cybernetic augmentations are going to be kind of like that. Like you have to go in and like, do the fucking surgery.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. And so it looks like you're playing as either the one Hispanic dude or the chick.
Hey, vato.
You keep calling
Jaina.
Hey, Jaina, go pick up that weapon.
That's not very PC.
That's not very PC.
For people nowadays. Jaina. It's because they don't know what Jaina means. It's the white. It's, if you don't piss off the white people, then you don't get the... Because the white people don't know what that means. It's like skeet skeet.
Yeah.
Like that's why skeet skeet was on the radio, because the white people didn't know.
They didn't know skeet skeet.
So it's like Jaina. You could call that girl Jaina and nobody get offended by it because they don't know what it means. They just think it's something people say. Oh, Mexicans say that.
They just hear it on Santeria.
It doesn't mean that it's
like,
literally
it
like.
must be fine.
Yeah.
He's like literally calling. Oh, what is it? Like you're behind me. Like you come in after.
Yeah.
Like you're second to me. That's what Jaina.
That's
it's
what.
like you're behind me. That's what that means.
Well, I think it's become more of a slang thing now.
Yeah, it's just like it doesn't mean what it means anymore, but it's still.
It's still exactly.
But it's still like saying, okay, it's neither does nigga, but
yeah, exactly.
If a white guy's calling a black dude a nigga, then people get all upset.
There's gonna be issues.
So he's basically saying that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Jaina.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. No, I lost my train of thought.
Hey, Jaina.
I had something about that.
I like his character though.
Yeah, he seemed cool. I like his character
funny.
too.
But I think the reason why people are getting all upset over the third person versus first person is just that.
They were expecting
I would
The
say,
Witcher.
well, yeah, they're probably expecting. You're probably getting a lot of Witcher fans that are just like, this is what they're used to.
Yeah,
this is what they're used to and stuff. And then there's also probably hardcore RPG fans, where like RPGs are mostly third person, with the exception of like Fallout.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
I
realize.
can't even think of other ones like Far Cry. Something.
Fart cry.
Fart cry. That's gonna be the name of this episode. Fart cry.
I fart and cry.
I didn't realize that
5
the story
times.
was based off of.
What are you gonna bitch about?
Yeah, right. I didn't realize the game is actually based off of pen and paper RPG.
Yeah.
It's like a D&D style, but like it was called Cyberpunk 2011, I believe.
But now we're 2018, so you gotta call it 2077.
Yeah. And then in 2077 they come out with the sequel. It's like fucking 3044.
It's gonna be 722.
There you go, 722.
7022.
But yeah, it looks
60 years
super
from now?
fucking impressive. I can't wait to get my hands on that shit. They haven't talked about a release date yet, have they?
No. But like they're extremely like far into their
Well, I know
further than people expected when they told.
We talked about it last week that the game is playable from beginning to end already.
Right.
They haven't talked about a length, but they have. But yeah, it's completed from beginning to end. So now they're just going in and tweaking.
I think early 2020.
Probably.
Gonna be on this thing.
But yeah, I can't wait for that fucking game. Spider-Man comes out on the 7th.
I think it's gonna be huge.
Yeah. Did
you guys play God of War Game Plus yet?
No, I need to.
I have it downloaded, but I think I have to. I don't think I have a save file on there because I got my PS4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you say your other PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh damn it! I wanted to buy it.
I already told them I'd give it to him. So.
Fuck that guy.
So Insomniac is saying Spider-Man is 20 hours long if you just play the storyline. And then
That's crazy.
adding side missions, that's pretty long.
Yeah.
And the side missions and everything.
I think Witcher is still longer though.
Yeah, Witcher 60 hours.
Witcher is 40 hours. Just.
Oh yeah, 40 hours, and then 60 hours I know this. And then the other two were 30 each.
It took me like 100 tries to beat. What's her name?
Oh, you finally beat her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I could probably
At the
killed
end?
at least 100 times.
Queen
Freya?
Valkyries.
Oh, the
Secret.
Queen of-
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to her.
And then I started the new game plus.
I haven't played God of War in so long. I picked it up from where I left off, and I was.
I know. I tried playing over there. I'm like, I don't even remember how to. I don't even remember what this bitch does when she attacks. I don't know how to. I don't even
Yeah, it
remember
took
how
me
to
a while.
dodge.
I had to die just a lot just to get the timing, and then I was like,
Well, no, I was in the mist, the fucking in fucking.
Niflheim.
What did you call Farlheim? Farlheim. I was there, and like I was just in the first, the first section when you first go in, like, cause when you go in the first, and you can go up where the treasures are.
Yeah.
Well, I was up in the treasures, so when I came back down, it was just that first area, and I died 3 times just trying to leave.
You could just run out.
Yeah, you don't have to fight.
I wanted, I was
Yeah.
just fighting to see, to
Yeah.
remember the controls, and it was just the fucking those the ones with the big clubs.
Uh-huh.
It was those fucking guys, and they just beat the shit. I was like, fuck, I don't remember any of these controls. So it took me a second.
I still like that though. Like sometimes you just approach a battle like you start off bad.
Oh yeah,
And like it's already done. Like,
yeah,
you're not gonna make
You're
it.
not gonna, yeah.
And then you do it the second time. You're like, oh well, that was easy that I
you
deployed
didn't
that
get hit
strategy.
at all.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
You
Is it-
killed
yeah.
them super fast. And
You just by implementing another strategy. Let me try a couple more axe throws.
yeah, just trying
And it
something
changes the
different.
whole thing, the whole outcome of the battle. But yeah, the all the shit's cool. The level up, leveling up higher. Skap Slag. That's what it's called.
What's it called?
Oh, Skap Slag. that's not the new resources that you gotta get to upgrade the new game plus armors and shit. Yeah, so every time I open a chest and it's Skap Slag, I go, oh, Skap Slag.
That's gonna be the name of the fucking episode. Skap Slag.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh, look at pooping baby, pooping baby, and pooping baby, listening, stinking pooping baby. What are you doing, stinking pooping baby?
Yeah, man. Spider-Man comes out this Friday.
Yeah.
Spiderman.
Or next Friday, whatever you want to consider it.
Spiderman.
And then the following Monday, we got Call of Duty having their Battle Royale beta.
Oh, nice. But is that only
Wait,
for
wait,
pre-orders
what?
or is that
I
for?
think it's only pre-orders, yeah.
Call of Duty battle.
The Blackout beta.
Okay, let me see here.
That's cool.
No, I already talked about Spider-Man.
Everyone's really excited about it because we don't, no one knows really anything about it.
expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the first time you're seeing like a AAA title.
We're doing the podcast.
We're doing the show.
Stinky pooping baby.
You know that. You want to come be on the show?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Forgot.
About God of War. Everyone's excited. Or not God of War.
No,
Call of Duty.
everyone's kind of excited about it because nobody knows what.
Yeah, nobody knows. Like, fuck, they're gonna how
Yeah,
what's
like
gonna be like.
like there's just rumor. Like all it is rumors, and the rumor is like it's either gonna be 70 people, and then like another rumor came out like the next day it's gonna be up to 100. No one knows what the size of the map or anything or anything.
What was the one?
What's up with the Battlefield?
What was that game?
something about EA.
With what?
EA's like in trouble.
Oh, with Battlefield, just because
And not
it's just
people.
it's really suffering from the SJW.
So
because
agenda.
of the check.
Yeah.
Because of the check.
Not even that. It's just like I forget what the big issue is now, but they showed gameplay.
It's World War II.
Yeah, it's World War II.
I thought they were doing like a World War Three.
No.
Who's doing
World
a World
War
War
III
Three?
hasn't happened.
I know, but of course it hasn't happened. But there's World War Three games.
I know. I'm just joking.
But I thought, isn't somebody doing a World War Three?
Not that I know of.
I thought somebody was doing a World War Three game. And I was like, well, that's pretty cool. It's fucking Russia.
I mean, technically,
And China.
wasn't
Is it always
fucking
Russia?
It's
Oh,
really Russia
always
and
has to
China.
be
Well, that's who else would it be right
Russia,
now?
China,
Fucking
North Korea.
South Korea. Or North Korea.
Yeah, North Korea.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, yeah, I thought with today's stuff,
Yeah.
it'd probably be like Russia.
Well, they kind of did that. Was it
Isn't those games?
Ghosts?
The
Was
red
it?
one?
Yeah, Ghosts
You know
was
that-
kind of World War Three.
What are those ones? They're pretty
yeah.
popular.
Well, Modern Warfare 3 was World War
The one that have the red, it's like half red, half white title. It's like an Asian. It's like a very Asian type first-person shooter. It's like a little bit futuristic military.
No.
I can't remember. It sounds familiar, but like, I'm just not placing it. Oh, you know, yeah, it was Modern
I
Warfare
don't know.
3.
Something flag maybe, red flag. I don't know.
I don't remember. No, because was it Modern Warfare 3 that had the one even the even the mission title was called Wolverines, and it was where you're going, like people are parachuting, like they're in the red camo. That's like straight out of Red Dawn, which is a World War III style movie where it's like we're getting invaded by Russia, and then they did the remake and we were getting invaded by China.
I'm going back inside.
Okay.
You're bored?
You guys are boring. I'm out of here.
Just talking about games.
I was going to tell you before Poop and Baby interrupted.
So rudely.
Right?
Is there any, well, Destiny, there's not too many of those alien shooters like a Halo.
No. Well, really quick,
Gears of
what's
War.
going on with Destiny right now? 'Cause I know they
there's a
just
room for somebody
Okay,
to
so
come in and
they're
take
having
that.
their big DLC next week also.
Forsaken?
Forsaken.
Forsaken.
Forsaken?
Forsaken.
Forskin?
Forskin. Yeah.
Forskin.
Forskin. This past Tuesday or whatever, they had a new update that basically changed all the sandbox stuff that's
Yeah.
going to be in the update.
Yeah, I know some
So
people are
like all the weapon balancing,
everything's changing.
yeah, pretty much all the stuff in the open world.
Are they making it better?
So, yeah, a lot of the stuff is really like positively received right now.
Because I remember
Like they're
seeing
adding 9 new super abilities for each skill tree.
because I haven't played Destiny 2 at
Crazy
all.
stuff.
I just
They're
downloaded.
re-implementing
You
in
played the
random
first
roles
one?
from Destiny 1.
Do you have the first one?
Yeah. I stopped playing the first one right after what was that one where like okay you have to buy this thing to be able to continue on.
The DLCs, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's when I stopped playing Destiny.
I mean, that's pretty much how Destiny 2 is also.
Is it?
Every time the thing comes out, you have to get it.
I mean,
No, just can't play with
like
anything.
you don't have to get it, but like you're
Yeah.
gonna get like there's a bunch of different stuff that you'd probably rather get
Yeah.
than a DLC that you're not gonna be able to do.
Yeah, because I did download because I know it was free on PlayStation Plus right now, so I downloaded it,
Uh-huh.
but I just haven't played it yet. So I have it. I just haven't played it at all yet. So, but I think I was still thinking about going back and getting the DLC for, because like it's all storyline too, right? With
Destiny?
Yeah.
Destinies?
Destiny 2 has a pretty good, is decent storyline. It's not as bad as the first one.
I still have that.
I can't get into it. It's a little too RPG-ish for me.
When what's his name did the voice of the
It's really
ghost?
not. Huh?
When what's his name did the voice of the
It's not.
ghost?
Destiny 2 is not really RPG-ish anymore.
It's not like where you have to fucking
I got
dump clips into people who are like.
Oh no,
way
you
strong.
can't have to do that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
that's what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like unnecessary.
What was I gonna say?
It's unnecessary.
Really quick, I wanted to go back
Like
to
I like
Spider-Man.
the deal. If they're gonna make a guy stronger than you, I mean like it shouldn't just be like your health or like by stats. It should be by like AI and I guess abilities
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Because I don't like when it's just like, oh, the only difference between the the beginning enemy and the second enemy is this guy has more HP and more strength.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's how Destiny is. Like usually,
Yeah.
Usually, if you are like, you'll have the same enemies. They'll have like red health bar enemies,
Yeah.
and then if they go up to yellow or orange,
Yeah.
their AI is typically stronger. Or
Oh, the AI is
yeah.
even better.
yeah, but they also take
They also do
more
the
damage
yeah.
also. So you gotta be more careful when you fight them, and be able
Like
to do
Division
damage.
was fucking annoying as shit to me.
Yeah.
Cause Destiny, okay, they're like robots, or they got like these fucking powerful suits. So I was like, okay, I could see this motherfucker taking this much damage.
Plus, you're fighting like
Yeah, you're fighting aliens and shit. It's like, yeah, I could see that thing taking this much damage. But
Division,
like,
you're fighting
Division,
like
you're just
dudes
fighting
in a
other
sweatshirt.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're just-
yeah. It's like grenades and shit. that first time I got to that, I was like, I can't play this game.
My
I was like, I
skill
can't even
level
get
does
past
not-
this motherfucker in a hoodie.
That's
It's fucking Timberland. He's got Timberlands on.
skill level should not affect bullet damage. No matter, I could like a baby could pick up a gun, shoot somebody, it's gonna
And
kill
they're
him.
gonna, yeah, exactly.
It's not like because you pick it up. Oh, that baby just shot me. Oh,
Yeah,
fine.
this, yeah.
Oh shit!
It
Don't
does,
shoot me with
it
that.
does only does 1 HP. Negative 1 HP.
You'll kill me with
It
that
healed
one.
me.
You're strong enough to kill me with that gun. She's not.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now, a lot of people are claiming. Can you guys see? I don't know if you can see the picture or not. So the top one it's Spider-Man, their E3 demo.
Oh yeah, I know about
And
this.
the bottom one is their most recent demo.
And they look different.
There's less puddles.
This is the only thing.
Yeah,
It looks the same.
Everything else looks exactly the same, but
Yeah.
there's less fucking
And
puddles.
people just
There's
don't
a little
want, people
less,
just don't want to
uh,
listen to the developers because the developers openly said like, yeah, it's because
There's
the sun
less,
moved. The sun moved.
oh.
Like there's a
Oh, okay. I was saying there's less shadowing too, but it's because the sun
The
moves.
sun moved. Yeah.
sun fucking rotates just like a fucking real world. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I thought I was gonna say I could see less puddles and less shadow.
And legit.
But it makes the lighting is not as cinematic right there, so you're like, this scene
Yeah.
is not as cool as
So-
the other scene.
yeah,
What's with the downgrades yet again?
yet again.
Yet again. It's like, shut the fuck up.
But why is there less puddles? That puddle,
Why
those
are
are
there
cool.
less
Those are some cool
puddles?
puddles.
The puddles evaporated.
Yes.
The
'Cause
sun
of the sun?
moved. The sun moved.
Is that
the
how-
sun
is that
made the
how
water
fucking-
evaporate. This
Imagine,
is
is that how technical this game
Yes,
is? That they
this
even
game is
fucking
so amazing. They have evaporating puddles.
in the morning you're gonna see way more puddles than dew. But come by afternoon, you'll be
Evaporates.
lucky if you see any puddles.
Puddles you'll see is if you
It's
knock
mud
over
hole
a
stomp-
fire hydrant or
It's
something.
just mud hole stomping puddles and bad guys. I'm just kidding.
I mean, technically, that wouldn't be that hard to do. It would just be.
It's just be as time progresses, the puddles get smaller and smaller.
Yeah. It would just be like, the puddles, like based on the size of where the sun is.
You know how
puddles are
sometimes when the
range of
game's
size.
like GTA, where you could look at the sun and you actually see it.
You
like,
actually see the sun moving.
move
Yeah.
like
Like tick.
Yeah, it ticks at intervals.
Yeah.
It doesn't just. Why do they do that? How come they can't just do it smoothly? Is
I
that
don't know.
harder?
I think
'Cause if, like-
depending on how much is going on in the game, yeah, it can be. 'Cause it's taking up
Yeah,
resources.
because sometimes it doesn't do it right.
Yeah, like if
Because
you
sometimes you look at it and it doesn't do that.
if you're in a slow area where there's not a lot of NPCs, it might move smoother than if you're surrounded by NPCs and there's explosions going on, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Then it might tick. Same thing with loading screens. Like, have you ever noticed like you could be driving like a certain speed, and if there's not a lot of traffic, you can haul ass and like everything loads fine. But like if you're going too fast and there's a lot of traffic and there's a lot of NPCs, and then you'll start seeing where it's like the textures, like the buildings there, and then all of a sudden the textures.
Yeah.
Because it has to load so much. That's one thing that keeps happening to me in Mafia 3. Like I'll get into a car, it's like my car was all rusty and fucked up. What's going on now? And I start driving. As I'm driving, the rust and everything comes back to the car because it has to load.
That's weird.
Because like the car's it's all shiny and like what the fuck's going on with my car? It looks all brand new. All right, and I get in my car and start driving. It's like because what will happen too is sometimes like even if you crash your car, when you go to a cutscene and come back, it'll just reset your car, so your car will be fixed. So like, oh, maybe it fixed the rust.
Finally.
I've been driving it long enough that it fixed the rust on it, and then I start driving somewhere, and then like it'll just load, like the car itself will load as I'm watching it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I would rather just wait the extra minute in the loading screen, right? Like,
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
just relax with
Yeah.
it. I hate how people bitch about loading times. Like, why you get upset?
Yeah.
You have a phone. Be on your phone while it's loading. What's the big deal?
Yeah, right.
Do
check
something.
Your chest and
Fucking
Yeah,
brush-
I'll go take a piss while it's loading.
Yeah, or
All
go
right, I'm
brush your
back.
teeth. Do a little chore or something. Do
Right?
something real quick while it's loading. That's what I do.
Loading screens
Now,
are
if
like
I get back after that
I
and
pack
it's
a
still
bowl,
loading
yeah.
for some reason,
Yeah.
then it's an issue. But
Then I start
loading-
smoking weed.
Loading screens are a piss break. Yeah, like pack a bowl.
Yeah, that's because these people don't smoke weed.
That's what it is.
I'm
shit.
probably gonna get Red Dead Redemption though.
Yeah,
Since
probably.
He's getting Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, because you're gonna.
You're
Yeah,
getting a Red Dead?
Yeah, because that looks pretty cool.
I'll probably pick it up too.
When does Cyberpunk come out? That's the next year.
We were just talking
Yeah,
about.
probably not till 2020 or at the very earliest. It'll
You think
be
it's
like
gonna
late
be a,
next year.
The last.
But I
cycle
think
game.
they like putting out their game in the first quarter.
You think it's
of
be
the
a
year.
last cycle game, and then they're
Well,
gonna
some people are
fucking-
saying it
and
might
then
be a
they're
PS5 game.
Oh, really? That'll be cool. I wouldn't mind waiting for it to be
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, it would
first
give me a
release,
reason to get a
especially-
PS5 as well.
Especially it being so massive.
Yeah.
It'll give them time for those second tier titles to get ready to come out.
Yeah.
Because that's always a problem when a console comes out. You're like,
There's
there's
no
fucking
games.
3 games.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
There's literally 3 games, and I don't like the other 2.
Yeah.
I remember when I bought.
The 2 are fucking Madden and FIFA. Like,
Yeah, right.
every time.
Yeah.
And then you gotta wait like almost a year for the other
Fuck,
titles.
you're right.
A year or like 10 months. Like
I
you're
forgot-
lucky if it's 10 months.
I forgot what games I got with my PlayStation with the PS4. But I remember. I still remember.
I
when
got Killzone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Calzone.
Killzone.
Killzone.
I hate how they always have a Killzone every fucking time.
Every time too.
Every
yeah.
single time. Like,
Killzone is
it only
like.
comes out when there's a new release. Like
New-
there's
a new
no other
system.
Killzones. No other Killzone comes. Like when's the next Killzone come out? When the PS5 comes out.
I don't think they're gonna make Killzone anymore.
Good. Fuck Killzone.
They're
How
gonna
many
make Horizon.
Who wants to play Killzone? Like
You know, it's the same people who make Horizon.
Yeah,
right?
same people make.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. They're
Some of the Killzone.
their
like,
first ones were dope.
The early games.
Yeah,
were
the
good,
early ones were really good, and then they just got less technical about it. And
Yeah,
I think they just made it just to make like they just cared about the way it looked, the graphics. It was more to show off.
It became a fucking a hardware demo.
Yeah, that's what it
not
is.
Really a
Yeah, it's not
fucking
really
game.
a game.
It's like here, just look how good the fucking system is. Here,
Yeah.
play this game.
Mhm.
Like this is the optimal. The game running at all its optimal settings. Yeah.
That's kind of a little bit like how Hellblade was, but the combat system was fucking
Was
fun.
nice. I still need to pick that one up.
Like you get like the third time I played through it, or I think I played it 3 times.
Oh, what's today? Today's
The third time I played through it, I got really good at the combat system.
today's the second though, right?
Yeah.
Right now there's a PlayStation flash sale. If you because of the PAX West going on, if you right now the Fractured But Whole is on sale for $20, and,
Alright.
and it's the complete edition. So it comes with the
DLC.
The DLC. Oh no, it comes with the season pass.
The first
So it comes
fractured
with DLC.
bubble or the second fractured bubble?
No, the first one's called the Stick of Truth.
Oh,
The Fractured But Whole's the superhero one.
that was the latest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get it.
I like how they always have sales. I like it.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
like
good way.
because they're trying to keep up with Steam. Steam is like
Yeah, Steam
everything
has-
is fucking sale.
Yeah. They have like a sale every other fucking day.
And then Steam has the Humble Bundle stuff. PlayStation gets it every once in a while as well. That's how I got.
And I like how we get the free games every month.
Yeah.
That shit's cool.
But that's
And they're
how I-
usually good. There's at least always one good game on
Yeah.
there.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Mafia 3 is the shit. I'm loving Mafia 3 right now. Like the soundtrack's amazing. It's like it's got a bunch of Sam Cooke.
It's all the
and
old
fucking-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I just think there was some good ones. You had Destiny 2 and what else?
God, what's it called? Like, it's that one. We saw it at the PSX, and we thought it looked really cool. It's like you were that dead chick, and like she's walking, and like the whole town's trying to, it's like a ghost. Like she's in the underworld.
What are you
and she's
talking
trying to survive. Like we saw it at PSX.
Which one? The game?
Yeah, it's the free one right now for PS Plus.
She's a dead chick.
She's a dead chick, and you're in the underworld, and you're trying to solve your own murder. You're trying to save someone from being murdered. I forget what the story is.
I know who killed me.
What, the crow?
No, it's not the crow.
The crow flying around.
Oh yeah.
What was that one called?
I don't know.
Quote the Raven.
I think it's called Flight. That one was cool, but like I hated that guy.
It
Was
was just the way he was looking over your
It
shoulder.
was like why he kept like looking at your face to
Like,
see your reaction.
yeah, like oh,
What'd you think of that?
Why don't you do this? Why don't you go over there? I'm like, dude, let me fucking
Yeah, I know, I hate
let me
it.
play the fucking game.
Yeah, I hated how they.
Like,
I think it was because of the line. They want to keep people.
But
But
there
there's
was
no
no
line.
line.
Yeah,
There was
like
no line for
yeah,
that.
for
It
that
was
guy
us three.
especially, there was no line. But like because for Kingdom, what's it called? Is it Kingdom
Deliverance.
Come?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it called Kingdom Come?
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah,
That one.
I
had a
could
line.
see why people want because I was like trying to wander.
Yeah, he was like, no, go over here.
Yeah, and I was
no,
like,
go there. No wondering.
I was like, and then he was like, this path right here is faster because I was kind of like going like this instead of like just going like cutting
Directly,
through.
yeah.
It's like you could just cut through. I'm like, come on, let me fucking play the game, dude.
Yeah, let me enjoy it. Fuck.
What do you want me to do?
You're trying to sell me on this fucking
Yeah, what do you
game.
want
Let
me
me
to
play
do?
it.
What do you want me to do?
Which I understand, like, because with him, the whole thing was, I think, because it was such a small company, it's a small game, and like it wasn't complete. Like it was. I don't know if that's picking up or not, but we'll see.
Probably.
It was in development still, so it wasn't complete. So it was like maybe he was just like, okay, don't go over here because you'll see the game is broken, or don't go over there because then you'll see like this person's
Oh,
dead.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I liked the whole fact that you played. What was it called?
It's probably called Flight.
I think it was called. It was like Flight or something. It had like something with
Soar.
birds or feathers. Or,
No, it was Soar.
It might have been Soar. I still have the flyer somewhere, but that was cool. Yeah, you were the crow, and then you turned into the kid, and you turned back to the crow again.
Or what about that one that we played when we first got in there? That game's still not out.
Fucking at sundown?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I just looked for it like the other day.
Maybe,
They said
maybe,
they-
maybe not on
yeah.
PlayStation then.
No.
I've seen people playing it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's,
Maybe it's on
it's
PC.
not on place. It might be, yeah. Because on PlayStation, you can't even find the fucking.
Yeah,
avatars
you search
anymore.
for it and it's not even. Or you search for the game and it doesn't even come up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've watched streamers play it.
Oh.
Maybe it's just on PC.
Yeah, it might not be on PS4 yet, but I want that fucking game, man. I like it.
It's on PC.
It's on PC. The game was fun. Dude, seriously, I can't wait for this year's fucking like PSX.
For the PS6.
PS6.
What else is whatever?
Broketober.
What's there gonna be at PS6?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I think that's why he's excited about it because we don't know nothing.
We don't. Yeah, exactly. We don't go. We
But
don't.
what
know
is there gonna be?
Everything's just gonna be a
Because all the good
mystery
games are gonna be released
It's
already.
this is probably gonna be a Days Gone
Right.
demo.
All the good games are gonna be released already. Oh, no, not Days Gone. Another Days Gone. Fucking booth setup.
I'm okay with that.
But demo though, not just like
Yeah,
a,
not just
a
fucking.
set.
Yeah.
That's probably a demo. Yeah. They do sometimes. Like I'm kind of over that game already.
Days Gone, yeah.
Like
I've kind of forgotten about it.
I don't know. It's not that I forgot. It's like you hear too much about it.
Which one?
Days Gone.
I haven't
like,
even heard that much about it. It's just
Nah.
I've kind of forgotten.
Like you hear about it and then
like
it goes
like
quiet.
we're
and then
seeing
you-
all the Cyberpunk stuff. I'm like,
you hear
fuck,
about it and then you
this
hear
game
something
looks
like, "Oh,
dope.
it's being pushed back," and then you don't hear about it.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
got pushed
just-
back once.
Or but you hear something like you hear about it and then you hear like something negative about it and then you don't hear from them in a while.
Yeah.
And it's like just fucking start hyping it up when it's close to the dude to the, I don't like when they hype it up and it's like fucking 3 years from now, like
Yeah.
Cyberpunk too. It's like fuck, come on. Two
You know-
and a half years or whatever.
You know, it's
I gotta
funny,
wait 2.5 years.
Yeah.
You gotta get me all hyped, and then 2.5 years I gotta wait.
I was
Like, that
expecting
shit
you to
pisses
come
me
in
off.
like when I asked about
By
the
the
thing.
time it comes out, I'm like, I'm over this game. But then when you play it, you're like, oh, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You like forget, but it's annoying. as fuck.
It's frustrating. Yeah. It was funny when I brought up Cyberpunk at the beginning of the show. I was expecting one of two things. That's why I think, did you watch it? Did you watch it? I expected one of two things for you. No, I didn't watch it. Or yeah, I watched it. It was fucking stupid.
Why would I say it's stupid? That shit was stupid. What
You
did I
don't like
say?
that. You don't like the
What do you
RPG
think I didn't
stuff,
like
so
it?
we just
But it
assumed
was,
that
but
you-
it wasn't overboard with
Yeah.
it. Like the
Yeah,
guys
no.
died pretty quick when you shot him. Like,
Yeah, no, it wasn't
like,
crazy, yeah.
I'm
But
sure
see-
but like the guy that did take, he had a mech suit, so I was like, okay, this guy's got a
Yeah.
mech suit.
The one thing that I thought was crazy though was how
And he
I
has
like
a shield. He took
Well,
his
no,
shield
he-
out. He took his shield out, and then he died quick.
Yeah. But
You
then
know,
you were
so
like
that
so
was cool.
cynical. Usually you're so cynical about shit. So I was just like, he was just
Nah,
like,
that shit was dope.
we can
When
shit
it's
all
a-
over.
Can't fake the funk. That game looked super impressive compared to anything
Why do you have a
else.
squishy pipe? I was just like, is that rubber?
So it doesn't break anymore. I'm tired of breaking
Tired of breaking
pipes.
them.
So you drop it
as
and
much
it's
as he
just-
wants.
Yeah.
And then this thing won't break like how
Yeah.
how pipes break, because it's not like a structure
Yeah.
that it has to maintain.
The one thing I thought that was cool was with
Physics
Cyberpunk.
or engineering, bro.
Was how they fucking like they showed like, okay, this is this is low level. This is how you're gonna start the game. And then like halfway through, they're like, okay, now we're gonna show you all the shit you'll get later on. And like when she had all this fucking arm claws and all that shit, like
Oh, that was something. About...
that was later
Really?
on shit. Like that's as you level up, you'll get like the when she had the sides that came out of her
the
arms.
mantis
The
fucking-
the mantis arms.
Yeah.
Like that was high level stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like once,
So that's shit that you're not gonna have in them.
yeah, no, you're not gonna have any of that shit.
That was pretty cool though.
Yeah,
That shit looked creepy as fuck with her fucking.
with the fucking arms. Yeah,
Shit
there's
looked
like fucking
It's like
when
coming
she
out of her
climbed the
skin.
fucking
Yeah.
roof and like the thing that's fucked up about it is like. Because like you saw, like she's like they made her an attractive female character, right? Now I just picture this fucked up spider thing, like just her turn, like like deforming to climb the fucking walls and shit. Like it's just creepy, like something out of like Silent Hill or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what Silent Hill was like with the nurses. You see them from far, they're all like you get all closer, all fucked up, and they just walk at you all like twitchy.
I wonder why they decided to do. They say do the first person because it's more immersive, but like,
Yeah.
I wonder why they decided to go overall to be first person.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Who's here? Is that?
Because from what I understand, I think they're going for more of a more decision making
Yeah,
type of thing. So
like
they wanted-
everything.
So they wanted to make it more feel like you're making decisions for yourself instead of like in Witcher, you're more making decisions for Geralt.
Geralt. Yeah.
Geralt? No.
Like you're yeah, like and I've noticed that too. When you're playing a first-person game compared to a third-person game,
But the shoot, but
you're more like
You're not making your own decisions. You're more doing like, oh, what would Geralt do?
yeah. What would this character do?
but
Now-
Geralt is it's swords though too, so that's like you almost have to be.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying as far as their explanation
Yeah.
as to doing that.
And
I
the
think
thing too
that's
with Geralt is Geralt's more of an established character. Even if you've never played The Witchers, like you know that this character has already been like, you know what I mean. You kind of get his personality from the beginning. Whereas I think with this one, it's a brand new character.
It
You're
is
gonna-
hard, huh? First person characters they never get. They're kind of
just face value.
They don't become iconic like a Kratos.
Yeah.
Or like
Well, like Master Chief, kind of. But
yeah,
like,
but that was more just the suit.
That
Like,
was- yeah.
There's no. He doesn't have. There's nothing separating him from any other of the Halo.
Oh yeah.
Characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than that, you followed him through the storyline. You could
Yeah.
have followed anybody through that story.
Yeah, it could have been any of those guys.
And yeah, there's no real first-person game where the character.
Yeah, well, like
and that is
sometimes,
iconic.
yeah, it's sometimes like the other character. It's always the other characters. Like in Call of Duty, like there's Soap and there's like you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
like
but
even
they're
then,
still
but
not iconic.
they're
at
not
all.
iconic. But I'm saying those are the characters you remember.
Yeah.
You never remember your character. You remember the people you talk to.
Yeah,
Well, Modern Warfare 2, you were so.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm trying to see if there's none. How there's no first-person game?
really.
Yeah, nothing I can think of.
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, but who's
Booker
the
DeWitt.
Yeah,
A lot of people are
yeah, he's
hard over Booker DeWitt.
yeah.
They're hard over.
They're
But
hard
you
over.
you see him a lot in the
But
cutscenes.
how
and
many
stuff,
games?
You know what I mean?
He's in every game though, right? Like,
No, he's just in that last
He's only
one.
in the last one.
Infinite.
oh, okay.
But that one was more about like because the first Bioshock, you're not really. I think the first two, right? You're not really like. Wait, no. Is Bioshock 1 and 2 and then?
I didn't play Bioshock.
It's like you're an outsider.
Yeah, you're just some
just
guy that fucking
observing-
found it.
Yeah, observing what's going on, kind of trying to get out. What is
That's
that?
the loudest fucking plane.
It's a plane.
No.
Oh, somebody's-
And someone's
Oh,
landscaping.
did you see that? There's a video I posted. And they're like machining metal, and they programmed like the speeds to beat the Imperial March.
Oh,
Like,
nice. Yeah. That's
That's
fucking
going
cool.
on,
Yeah.
That's like fuck this badass.
There was one I saw. It was so they had a bunch of different drills, and they had them doing.
What were we talking about before that drill? Or
Nirvana.
before that? Were we talking about Nirvana?
No. I was saying they had a bunch of drills, and it was doing Nirvana.
Uh-huh.
It was doing. Oh God, what's that song? Heart-shaped box.
I smell sex and
I hate that song. I don't know why I hate that
Yeah.
fucking song. I've never liked that song.
Who's that lamb? It's because I used to be on those Monster Ballads '85.
I don't know what it is. I've never liked that
Ever
song.
We got them.
What the heck? Jerks. Why'd you have to scare us? You're so mean,
We
Jazzy.
got them so good.
You're so mean, Jazzy. What were we talking about though before that Saw fucking interrupted?
I have no
I don't
fucking
know,
clue.
it's really
we're on-
distracting though now.
It
We were
is,
on a
right?
good topic. You probably can't even really hear it though,
I hope not.
because it's kind of very low.
Uh,
But it's just
Feels
because
like-
it's
it
high
feels like-
pitched.
yeah, it feels like buzzing in my ear right now.
It's like a bee, like near your ear.
Make sure we're still. Okay. We got 30. We're at 39 minutes. Frozen 2 rumors. Disney is ready to make Elsa gay. Elsa's going to come out as gay in the next movie.
What does it matter?
I don't care. I don't know.
Why do they have to fucking have somebody that they have to fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Why does it matter?
What? Yeah, it's a fucking.
For any
yeah.
character, like for a superhero to be like, oh, and this is who they're fucking, and then this is who they're fucking,
Yeah.
and then this one right here, who fucks the same
Every-
sex. It's crazy, right? Like, why? Why does that have to be another?
Yeah, it really doesn't have to be in those fucking Disney movies.
That's not what you're following the story for.
Yeah.
If you want to see a romantic movie or show, make a romantic movie or show.
Don't make a.
Don't make an action show and then throw a romance fucking thing in there. Like, why?
What movie was I watching recently that I liked it? Oh, it was Rampage. That's one of the things I liked about Rampage. That there was no fucking, like, you know what I mean? There was no, like, oh, love interest. There was no, like, yeah, there was a female character, but, like, The Rock wasn't trying to fuck her. Like, you know what I mean? She was just there, like, she just did some
Or
shit.
like Aloy. I like Aloy because she was like
Yeah.
denied anybody who was like trying to. She was just like friendly, but like
Yeah.
at a distance.
Uh-huh.
Let me pause it. Excuse me.
Oh, you guys wanted water? So.
And we're back. Yeah, we need a water break. Let me go back to whatever story I had. So Marvel's working on 2 new Blade properties.
Oh, we were talking about the other one,
Which one? Oh, we're talking about, yeah, Elsa.
Elsa being gay.
Yeah.
But that's basically it.
Yeah, that's
That-
basically it.
that,
She's gonna be gay.
She's going to be gay. Yeah.
So they're introducing a new character.
They're probably going to introduce a new female character.
Okay. So 2 new blades.
Yep, and Wesley Snipes is in the works with both.
We know Elsa what you guys later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost done. 10 more minutes. Give us 10 minutes.
Okay.
But so, one of them supposed to be, I guess.
I can't believe they're still bringing Wesley Snipes back for these that crazy motherfucker.
Right? I mean,
For
but
Blade?
yeah. I think it's because he did such a good job
Does
in
he
the Blade
still
movies.
have a market? He's Blade.
Yeah, and I think
Okay, let
that's-
us finish. Yes.
Jasmine.
Or
No.
we're gonna go home. You wanna go home? You wanna go home?
But I think that's what I think because Blade is so associated with Wesley Snipes now, like
He's Blade.
he is Blade. It's kind of like with Robert Downey Jr. Like they could.
Why can't they put what's his name?
Who?
The British guy, the one that died in whatchamacallit? The one that just died. What was his name?
Oh God.
In Avengers, the
Yeah,
black
no,
guy.
he fuck.
Don Cheadle?
No, did Don Cheadle? Yeah,
That
he
Cheadle
did
didn't die.
No, he didn't. Yeah. No, fuck. What's his name? Fucking. Oh, everyone wanted him as Black Panther as well.
Diego Luna. No.
Yeah, Diego Luna. Oh God, what's his name?
Michael B. Jordan?
They want him
No,
to be
no.
James Bond as well.
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman?
What's that guy's
Fuck,
name?
what's his name?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
I'm like, his name is so like.
Yeah, it's so weird, like,
yeah,
it's-
so unique name. So I can't think of it.
So I didn't.
He'd be a good Blade,
Because
Yeah.
he's already in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
That's why.
but he died, so he just put him in as Blade.
He
And
resurrected.
he's already on
fucking
contract, so
vampire,
just move him on over.
right?
Wesley Snipes just seems hard to work with. Like the Blade 3, they said wasn't that fool just like cooked out of his mind, and
That's
like
what- yeah.
he didn't even finish the movie.
That's
I
what
don't
everyone says. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds saved that movie. And
Barely.
Jessica Alba.
Barely.
think. Jessica Alba wasn't. in
No,
it.
not Jessica Alba. Jessica.
No,
Biel.
not Biel.
No, yeah. Who was
It's
it?
not Biel. It's the other one.
Look it up.
Not Biel, dude. It's the other one.
Which one?
It's the one from Click, isn't it? The one that's in the underworld, isn't that her?
No. Look it up.
It's not Biel though.
God damn it,
I'm pretty sure it's not Biel.
MP3?
Well, who's that girl from Underworld? Isn't it her? Is it the one from Underworld?
No. It's Jessica Biel. Yeah.
Really, I didn't think it was
Yeah.
Jessica Biel in that.
Jessica Biel. I was right.
That's only water, Daddy.
Yes.
Abigail Whittaker.
She plays what's his name's daughter? Remember the one that the old man that was always with them?
She plays Wesley Snipes' daughter?
No, yeah, what's his name's daughter?
She's the other team member, right?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
I can't believe I didn't think that was her. I thought it was that girl from.
I remember because there's an interview. It was Triple H on. He was on Howard Stern, and he was talking about like being in the movie because he's one of the vampires. He goes. Jessica Biel's walking around with that holster that just cups her ass perfectly. And, like I still like for whatever reason does that interview like the way he because Triple H he's doing his
I'll
wrestler.
come back later, okay?
Okay. He's not doing his wrestler voice because his wrestler or no, he was doing wrestler voice. Like I am the guy. Throw that thing in, it just comes to like Nathan Explosion having an interview,
Cups your ass.
Because have you ever heard Triple H talk when he's not doing wrestler voice? He sounds like kind of dumb. He's like, hey, yeah, it's just kind of like one of these kind of voices. And he's just like, yeah, I'm a wrestler. That's what I do. It's very weird. Like very like I don't know. He's got like a. Like his tongue is too thick for his mouth, and he just talks to me.
There's absolutely no holes.
What the fuck?
It's just like resin caked over.
Oh, like that's why it's crazy. It's crazy.
You're like, how does it suck?
Yeah,
it's supposed to have holes.
It's supposed to have holes. I was like, that's some kind of stoner magic there. Like, what the fuck? You're actually sucking on the pure vibes of this.
It's vibrations, bro. Positive energy.
But I'm cool. I'm cool with seeing more Blade. I like Blade.
Yeah. I don't know.
Does he fit in like with
I don't know
MCU or no?
They could fit him into the MCU.
I don't know
easily.
I know. So like, I don't know anything about Blade.
I don't know who's
he's
gonna.
He's half vampire, half human.
No, I understand that, but stuff like where does he fit in like the comics and stuff? Like, where does he do? Like, where is he? I've never even heard it. I've never even seen him in comics.
Well, in the comics, he's just like the movies. He's just a vampire hunter. That's all it is.
He's like a
but
Punisher.
it could be like kind of
like with like the Avengers in relation to like Avengers.
He's like
he doesn't really deal with them. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It could be, they could force him in where it's like, hey, he kind of like I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know how.
Because
I would say something with the vampires, but it's usually just him and his vampires. He's usually kind of doing his own thing.
yeah, so why don't any superheroes care about the rampant vampire problem?
Yeah, no, right?
Because Blade's handling it.
That's exactly why.
He's handling it, but it's still tough for him. It's not easy. He's like Batman. It's like, what is he gonna do against all these other superheroes? He just has a Gatling gun and shit. So what's going on? What's going on with that? What's he gonna do? It's a mech suit, and it's like you should have a mech suit. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
How are you still gonna be? You can't beat Superman with a mech suit.
Watch me.
Batman. Does he bleed?
Oh, speaking of black actors,
Black actors.
Scarface remake may star Denzel Washington.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's Cuban, right?
Well, they're not going to do a Cuban this time.
No,
Was
he Cuban? Yeah,
He was Cuban. Yeah. But it was going to be because technically Scarface itself, the one that everyone knows and loves, is a remake of a gangster movie.
Yes, I think so.
Like a 50s mobster movie.
I believe so.
And then they made the 80s Cuban version, and now they've been talking about making this remake for since the fucking late 90s. It's gonna be in LA. It's gonna be it was gonna be Hispanic gangs based, but now I don't know if Wesley Snipes is in it. I don't know.
So it's gonna be okay. So they're just adapting it. Now.
They're adapting it, yeah.
That's stupid.
So it's not really. It's yeah. And then The Rock is.
I would like to see Denzel play a Cuban dude.
Yeah, right. And The Rock is doing Big Trouble in Little China, right? But it's not. He's come out saying it's not going to be a remake. It's going to be a sequel, kind of like what they did with Jumanji, where it's not a reboot. It's not a remake. It's a sequel. It's just a far removed sequel. So they're still going to make. Well, that'd be cool if fucking what's his name is in it.
There's not going to be any characters from the previous.
But they're all still alive. They could still do it.
Who's in Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah, but they could do cameos.
Kurt Russell.
They do cameos, but not.
Yeah, I mean, but they could still do something where they,
I don't
know. They had me at The Rock, so. I mean, granted, I didn't go see what's that one that Skyscraper. I haven't seen Skyscraper. I'll probably wait for that to come out on bootleg.
I'm not a fan of rebooting old ideas,
Uh-huh.
unless it's video games. But
Yeah.
but like sometimes like Jumanji
Right?
was cool.
Jumanji was really good. I was
You know,
really
like they
surprised
do
by
them. They do them if it's done good. But
Yeah. And Big
like,
Trouble in
for
Little
the
China is
most-
a great movie. So
for the
I mean,
most
if
part,
they
I
could-
never like them rehashing old shit though.
but I mean, that's a property that they could probably do well in modern. You know what I mean?
Which one?
Big Trouble in Little China. I think that's one they could do well.
Yeah. Yeah, but who knows?
We'll see.
Big trouble. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. Like, because I try to look at these ideas. Like, how would you do it? And it's like,
Maybe fucking Lopan is back,
but
or the followers of
But-
Lopan.
but then
Is
you
there
think,
something
like-
to go with Lopan?
but then you think like those aren't good ideas.
Or are
You know what I
they?
mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Or
I
are
mean,
they great ideas?
Like if
But
you're
see,
gonna
the thing
do if
too
you're
is-
gonna be redoing remakes or like sequels, then it should be like, oh, okay, I could see why they're doing that.
yeah.
But
see,
if you have like, I don't even know where they're gonna go, what they're gonna do with it. I don't know. Like you might as well just make a movie inspired by it and call it something else.
Well, see, the thing is like because that movie was based so much in Chinese mythology, they could really do anything with it. They could kind of like remember how the Mummy did, where it's like, okay, here's a mummy.
Yeah, but then it could be. But that's what I'm saying. Now it just becomes something totally different, though.
not necessarily because it's still within Chinese mythology. It's Big Trouble in Little China. They're still going to Chinatown. It's still taking place in the same area, the same type of characters, the same similar situation. They're just kind of adding on to what's been.
Not really. Like that was all wrapped up nice and neat.
Yeah, but see, okay,
It was wrapped up nice and neat.
but there's other
And
things that
now
could have happened.
yeah, but now it's a different movie now.
And it wasn't
What are you
wrapped up
gonna
nice
call
and
that
neat because
bitch?
remember that fucking monster that was riding in the back of his truck at the end?
He had that so he could fuck it. That was his little fuck thing.
You didn't catch that at all? That went completely over your head.
Because at the beginning he's trying to get some ass on his thing. And he fucked
You're right. Yeah, you know what? Have you seen those memes that have been like, oh, what age were you when you learned this?
Yeah.
What age were you when you would learn Jack Burton was fucking that monster? I was today old. I was today years old.
Uh-huh.
I think on that note, let's go and wrap this up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. Twitter at RealPressStart. Like us and rate us and review us on iTunes and Google Play and all that. I still got that fucking giveaway thing to give away. So
What giveaway thing?
it's that fucking the digital code for Ready Player One,
Oh, yeah.
and I'll have a digital code for Avengers 2 as well. Not Avengers 2, but Infinity War.
See, nobody listens to this show. Why?
So-
Who wouldn't want
Yeah.
a free Ready Player One
Yeah, digital download
digital download?
and an Avengers one now.
Had it for
What
like
the shit?
Jesus out.
We've had it for like.
I was like, he's a monster behind you, gamer.
Coming out of the water. On that note, game over. No more questions.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.